Tough luck, Dr. Quack. Guess my anger can't be managed, but you might want to try and get some help for that therapist. I tried to get him to embrace his rage, but he fought me every step of the way.
You know, reducing an anger management session to chaos is hardly a challenge for somebody as profoundly antisocial as you appear to be.
Well, give me a couple of hours. I'll see if I can come up with something inspired.
So all this is for effect, huh? Who are you trying to impress?
Not you.
Not so fast, Spencer. You're under arrest.
All right, bring it on. Here, snap on the cuffs. Let's go. Call a press conference. You finally got the big bad boogeyman.
You know, there might be another alternative. You could release Luke into the care of a psychiatrist.
I'll ignore him. Snap on the cuffs. Hose me down. Let's go.
Why would you want to take on this responsibility?
Call it research.
Call it insanity. Come on. You've been waiting for this. Let's go.
You know, it could solve a lot of my problems.
The hell it will. When are you going to stop wasting the public's money and do your job? I'm a known criminal. Arrest me.
Spencer, look at where your life... Why do you want to take on this stooge?
No one else does.
Well, there's a good reason for that, Doctor. You see, I don't want to be counseled, therapized, and I sure as hell don't want to be saved.
All right, I've had enough of this. I'll send you the paperwork in the morning.
Hey! That anger management was supposed to be my ticket to the joint.
Well, you still may get there.
Well, bring it on.
You know, the next time you punch somebody out or you play with matches, you're both going to be held accountable.
Fair enough.
Good luck with your new chimpanzee. I'll send you a box of bananas.
Yeah, well, don't slip on the peels. Hey! I'll see you at the next disaster. Unless you catch me first.
Tell me, is your anger directed at Scott Baldwin in particular or the DA's office in general?
Doctor, why don't you go back to the homeless shelter? I'm sure there's some poor spud there who'd be happy to let you play Freud for a nice warm blanket and a bowl of soup.
Oh, been there, done that.
Well, me too. I've been to my childhood. I survived it. I'm not going back. No shrink has taken me back there.
Don't worry, I'm just looking for a chapter for my new book, How to Survive a Relationship with an Incurable Sociopath.
Well, that sounds like a real page-turner. Count me out.
And you're about as incurable as they come, so go ahead, march to the sound of your own dysfunctional drummer. I'm just along to record the steps.
You can't record my steps. You can't keep up with me. And if you do, leave your butterfly net behind. Good luck. Record away. Record away.
Are you okay?
Laura?
Are you okay? Hey, why'd you run into the street like that? You know, you scared me half to death. I could have just run you right over. So you hurt? You got any broken bones?
Oh, I don't think so.
Here, you need some help?
Where is she?
Who?
The blonde in the blue coat.
What blonde?
The one you almost hit. Blonde hair, blue coat, scarf, black boots. She was just here a minute ago.
Sorry, I didn't see anybody but you.
Well, is that your excuse for hitting me? You're blind? How could you not have seen her?
Hey, I glanced down at my cell phone, and when I look up, there's you standing in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I just pushed her out of the way.
Hey, I didn't see her.
I'm telling you, she was here. Blonde, blue coat, scarf, black boots.
Hey, you know, now that I think about it, you took quite a header. Maybe I should take you down to the hospital, huh?
Oh, she couldn't have gotten far.
No. Hang on, buddy. Not so fast.
Nice brother. I'm putting in for hazard pay.
Hey, that was a measly ride up in the elevator. I don't know what's going to happen to you if you ever actually do get into surgery.
I've got it from here, Miguel. Thank you. You got hit by a car?
Yeah, meet the driver.
He came out of nowhere, okay?
They called me from ER. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Well, I would feel a lot better if somebody examined you.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hey, you're gonna do what the lady says, okay?
Look, Mario, I got enough people in my life telling me what to do without you adding to it.
Look, you ran in front of my truck and got yourself hit, huh?
Got myself hit.
Yeah. That screams of insurance scam to me. So you know what? I am dogging your heels until you get checked out by a certified MD.
Throwing yourself in front of moving cars, huh? No self-destructive behavior there.
Not you again.
You better be careful next ride you take may be in a body bag.
Who are you to speak to my brother like that?
His shrink.
His shrink?
He's lying.
And Cameron Lewis, newly hired on staff here at General. I've taken responsibility for Luke, which might make you think I need my head examined.
You want to tell me what's going on?
There was this woman.
What woman?
I don't know. She disappeared.
Vanished into thin air, did she?
Stay out of this. She was about to get hit by a truck, his truck. So I pushed her into the clear.
There was no woman, okay? He's making this up as part of the insurance scam.
What insurance scam?
There is no insurance scam. There was a woman. She was there. You bad driver.
You came out of nowhere.
I realize I might be sorry I asked, but do you want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, hang on. Just look. I'm a licensed psychiatrist. That means I'm a certified MD.
Oh, so you mean he's,
Yeah. I'll make sure you're not taken advantage of. Call me at that number tomorrow, and we'll sort this out.
He doesn't speak for me.
If I were you, I'd let him.
Yeah, well, if I were you, I'd take a cab. I'm telling you, she was there. She was there. I saw her.
So you jumped to the rescue because she looked like your whacked-out wife, right?
Would it hurt to show some respect for your patient's wife?
Why should I? He doesn't.
I'm not his patient.
Then why is he following you around?
I'm a term paper. He's going to fail.
No, not if you keep being so predictable. Luke is using his wife's mental state as an excuse for running amok. Not that he needs much of an excuse, being somewhat primitive by nature. Even so, he has been socialized to some extent, most likely due to his relationship with this Laura, a woman he's idealized beyond all reason. His grip on reality is tenuous, hence the woman nobody else saw.
People actually pay you to spout this incomprehensible babble.
I wouldn't expect you to understand. You're not exactly objective.
Luke, stay put. I'm going to call Tony and see if he can take a look at you.
So, let's discuss this woman.
What's the point? She's a figment of my imagination.
Yeah, I'll bet I can describe her. Laura's height, same color hair, probably wearing a color you associate with Laura.
She was there.
An unremarkable case of classic transference. I was hoping you'd be more original. Is conjuring up your lost wife the best you can do?
Luke, Tony can see you right away.
I have had enough of you for one day. So don't be here when I get back, or I'll show you a real demonstration of what it's like to be maladjusted.
Make sure Tony checks for brain damage.
I'm worried about you, Luke.
Oh, baby, I'm no crazier than ever.
Actually, I was talking about your physical well-being. I saw that big bruise on your side.
You should have seen the truck.
Could you be serious for 1 minute?
It's okay. I'm fine. I mean, I've been hurt worse ice fishing with Lulu. How is she?
She's, confused and lonely. And a little clingy right now. She really loves that picture. She misses you, Luke. We all do.
I know.
Why don't you go and see her? And give her a big hug and remind yourself that you have a lot of wonderful reasons for living.
Yeah.
Instead of burning down public buildings and hurling yourself in front of trucks.
Barbara, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, because Lulu's a baby. She's just a little sweet pea that ought to be playing with imaginary friends in toe shoes. She doesn't need me coming around trying to play father, making bad decisions like I did with Laura.
That is not true. And you know it.
Barbara, it is true.
Just promise me we'll have you back really soon. Where are you going?
Ghost hunting.
Hey, wait! Hey, I want to talk to you. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
It's all right.
Now, there's an interesting hobby. Hanging out in the park, accosting passing blondes. I gotta hand it to you. That's one sure way to get arrested.
And what's your excuse? What are you, some kind of hit-and-run psychiatrist who just wanders around giving unsolicited analysis to people who are minding their own business?
And what would your own business be? Finding this mystery woman? Blonde, wasn't she? Strong resemblance to your wife? Although not the way you last saw your wife. Sedated and debilitated by a psychotic break.
You're good. You're insightful. Yeah, you'll always get a reaction out of me when you slam my wife.
We're not talking about your wife.
We're not talking, period.
Enlighten me, Luke. Explain again about this mystery woman that you leaped in front of a speeding truck to save.
All right, this mystery woman is real, and I have proof. This belongs to her. The woman that I pushed out of the way of that truck was wearing this scarf. I went back to the scene of the accident. There were footprints in the snow. I followed them into this park.
And you found her and she gave you the scarf? Or you found it lying on the ground?
Next to her footprints.
Oh, so she dropped it for you to find. That's mysterious. Not to mention convenient and probably delusional.
Okay. Well, you've made up your mind. I'm a complete nutcase. Why don't you just leave me to hallucinate in peace?
I've read your wife's file, Luke. She retreated into a dream world where she's 17 years old and nothing bad ever happened to her. You can't follow her there, so what do? You create a world of your own, complete with a mystery woman no one else can see.
I have proof.
A scarf that could have been dropped by anyone on a path of the most popular park in the city. If you're gonna hide in a fantasy, Luke, try to come up with something more creative.
Okay, Dr. Quack, you're right. I am delusional. And I'm chasing a hopeless dream. But At least I'm not burning down buildings. This way, nobody gets hurt.
No one but you.
Gonna be a cold one. Hey, you want a slug? Have a seat.
Thanks. Got a cup here somewhere.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. I'm not formal.
It's all right. I'm kind of a health nut.
You spend much time here in the park?
Cops won't let you camp out here, but they're not too bad as long as you keep moving.
I'm looking for a woman. I wonder if you've seen her.
I see a lot of women. Saw Marilyn Monroe last week. She didn't die, you know. It was all a government conspiracy to cover up her affair with JFK.
I heard that. Well, this woman I'm looking for is a blonde too, but she's younger than Marilyn. Maybe mid-20s. She walked through the park here last night in a blue coat.
And that scarf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen her. She's pretty. Looks like an angel.
Something tells me this is no coincidence.
Your doctor told me you'd be here.
My doctor, if you mean that crackpot who's following me around with a butterfly net, don't pay any attention to him.
I don't want to. I'd like to think Cameron's an idiot who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Believe it. Believe it. The worst part is he thinks he knows what makes me tick.
I mean, prove it to me. Tell me you're not waiting on some park bench here for some woman who doesn't exist.
Cowboy, I'm not seeing things. Not yet.
Okay, Dad. Blonde woman appears out of nowhere.
I know how it sounds. A blonde woman appears out of nowhere. I can't save your mother, so I save her, this stranger. And then I'm the only one who sees her, so I must be crazy. Yeah, the doctor, he says I'm dreaming up some kind of a replacement for Laura. But you and I know that's crap.
Yeah?
Nobody could ever replace your mother. You know that.
I do know that. But I also know what happened when Mom was killing you. And it could be messing with your head.
Well, of course, it's messing with my head, but I can still tell the difference between reality and illusion. This woman was blonde. She was beautiful. She was younger than your mother. And I'm going to track her down. I'm going to find her. And I'm going to drag her in to see that self-satisfied shrink, if for no other reason than to keep him from bugging you.
Okay? Then I'll wait here with you.
I refuse to be babysat by my own kid. I'll call you if I need bail. Otherwise, have a nice life. Lucky, do I seem crazy to you?
No more than usual, Dad.
Thanks. Thanks for checking on me. Sure. Hey, wait! Wait! It's you!